I'm live. Good morning. Good morning. Such a good morning. I can't sing at all. I wish I could play that, the final countdown. If Canada wasn't banned, I would play it. It's the final countdown. Ba-da-da-da. I always forget to turn this off. Oh, I'm sitting here under a blanket outside. Um, the moon is kind of cool. Um, hmm, just now noticed the moon. Hi, QP. Hi, Charles. Hi, Joanna. But anyway, I'm kind of cold. It's not that cold out here out today, but just for me, for some reason, I'm cold. I don't know. I actually could take a lot of cold, but I didn't know. I kind of wanted to be outside just so you could hear these dang birds. These birds have been chirping since like I don't know when, which never used to happen. Like 3 o'clock or something like that. I mean, yeah. I mean, now it's like barely starting to get light, so I get it. But I mean, the fact of the matter is, they've been chirping for a long, 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 long time before this, and I want to figure out like exactly when they started chirping, which I haven't done that for science yet. Oh. Hello, Evie. Hi, Wake Up News. Hi, huh? Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. That's good to see you. Monica, hello. Good morning. Good morning. It's such a good morning. I don't think you guys sing. But anyways, yeah, I mean these birds. I mean, I don't know if you can hear them. I'm sure you can, but it's like I have to figure out exactly what time they started doing this. You know. Like the other day, it was 4:15. And they were chirping, and so it had to be earlier than that. Obviously, they started. So I'm trying to figure it out, like when exactly. Hi, Emma. Exactly when they started chirping like this. I mean, it's just craziness. The moon is very cool, but you know what though? It looks like more than a little bit gone. You know what I mean? Than it should be for just having been a full moon two or 3 days ago. I don't know. Kind of a cool. I should take a picture of it. In fact, I'm going to. What? Damn it! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. What happened to my camera or my phone? It must be inside. Oh well, I guess I'm not gonna do that because it's a kind of a cool picture with the trees. There's like these tree branches and stuff too that make it look even cooler. But I don't know what the heck happened to my phone. It must be inside. I don't know. It's weird how things disappear and reappear all the time now. Because like um I have these eyeglasses and some lotion, and I'm like, what the heck, I thought I left them maybe at a certain person's house. No, they're not there. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. I'm sure it'll appear just out of the blue somewhere someday. Hi, Raleigh. I'm sorry, Charles. I know. You're supposed to tune into it like a morning broadcast to get like awakened up, and and here I am yawning. I just didn't, I missed yesterday. I fell asleep yesterday, and so didn't want to miss again. And so, I'm sorry to have to. You guys have to hear me yawn, but I'm on. At least for now. Anyways, I might go off early is what I was thinking. I just wanted to, you know, do what I was supposed to do, You know the drill. I don't know. I like this time. It's a good time actually. I mean it's, 7 a.m. Eastern, noon Manchester, and 9 o'clock Australia. It's an awesome time, to go on, really, if I can get up. It's just that, I'm trying to uh, wake up. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Where's the birds? Yeah, they're here. They're in the trees. And dang it, I was going to take a picture of this moon. And then you could kind of see too the trees of these trees are pretty damn awesome right here. Never really noticed it before. Kind of in a spot where I'm not usually in. Uh, these trees are pretty darn awesome, and then I can the birds. I hope you guys can, and that moon is really cool. But the moon looks weird because it's like it looks a little bit skinnier than it should after only being a full moon a couple days ago. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore about the moon or anything. Hi, meditation man. But if anybody has any topics they want to discuss, just throw it out there. Of course, I haven't even hardly looked at the chat. But hi, Preliminal. I love Patrick. Oh, I can't stop on yawning. That's horrible for a morning show host. I don't care. I'm just kind of real, I mean, just get real. Get real. Hi, Korrie. Good morning or evening for you. It's so weird, that Australia is like that far different from us. We're just now waking up and they're just going to bed. It's a wonderful world. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to yawn and make everybody sleepy. Can you guys hear the birds? You're in a war with YouTube, probably? Yeah, well, a lot of us are. I mean, YouTube was effed up yesterday. There's just a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I'm not going to use that as an excuse for why I didn't go on because I just slept in. but there was like just a whole bunch of stuff, for a lot of people going on with YouTube yesterday. I mean, Lone Eagles, that was weird. I mean, I think we shifted midstream of his. That was crazy. One of these days I'll oh oh man. Another yawn. Sorry about that. But anyways, one of these days I want to make some breakfast and you guys can watch me and I'll put it on the on the stove. I'll put the camera on the stove and you guys can watch me make breakfast. I love making breakfast. It's one of my favorite things to do in this world is make breakfast. Isn't that weird? But especially, I love bacon. Now, I've kind of started wondering about the whole meat thing because I don't know. It's going to sound crazy when I say it, so. But I've heard some channels and I've heard other people, like, well, even Suso, he was like, the stars that came down to see him, or whatever, said a couple things to him. And one of them was like, don't have, I guess one of them was like about sex and one was about like not eating meat and things like that. And when you say stuff like that, it sounds dumb, it sounds crazy for me to say that. However, I've seen like other channels now say the reasons behind that, where they feed off your energy as far as like, the sex part. I mean, even, like even masturbation and whatever. And it's kind of heavy for a morning show. Didn't really want to get into it but anyway, and then the whole not eating meat thing is because, and you guys are gonna totally think I'm gone wonkers here, but I've seen channels where the reason they say not to eat meat is oh guys, you're just, I'm gonna say it, but I mean, you guys are gonna think I'm wonkers and weird and bad out of whatever when I do say it, but well, it's because some people believe that like some people kind of got half baked, meaning that like in space or whatever, that they didn't fully form their consciousness or whatever, and so like as the animals even. And so, like, if you're eating meat, you might be eating, a human consciousness or whatever. And, I've never been a vegetarian before in my life, but when I heard that, I was like, oh shit. And it's not like I totally believe it or anything. It's plausible. I mean, it's a theory, and I don't know. And so, like, I haven't really eaten meat since then. I mean, it's only been like, a few days, but I haven't eaten any meat at all since then. Now, I know people say stuff about milk and that it's bad and blah, 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 blah. I love milk. I'm never going to stop drinking milk or eggs. I mean, those are to me, like, if you, I don't know. I'm not going to stop drinking milk or egg or eating eggs. I mean, okay, let me look back on the chat here. Well, yeah, Haas says they live to feed off fear mostly. Well, exactly. I mean, and that's why it's, and I'm also trying to, like, in anything I do, like, if I start to feel fear or anger or anything like that, I try to control that a little bit, because I do believe that. I do believe that they are feeding off our fear, anger, whatever. And so it's like, they're having a field day with, the crap that's happening now, with people being angry or whatever. And, don't feed the demon, try not to. I honestly try to not feel any, because I know that when I don't know, I have a tendency to feel fear rather than anger. I still feel anger sometimes, but fear is like a prevalent thing in my life that I need to abolish, because for one, it does feed them, I think. And then also, it's just like, there's no reason to feel so much fear. There isn't. Oh, shoot. My computer just dropped to the... But I don't know, you guys. I don't feel like, fear, anger, it doesn't do anybody any good at all. Even if it isn't true, even if they're not feeding off of us, off those negative emotions, which I do believe that they are. But even if they weren't, it's still not a good place to be at. You need to you need to feel the love. Oh, wake up. Yeah. Now, fish, I wouldn't be so uh, necessarily as concerned with, especially animals that, or stuff that you would catch yourself. Like if I was at a lake or something and I caught some fish and then ate it, I wouldn't feel like as bad then. You know what I mean? I think it's a difference. There's a difference in just like, you know, buying fish versus catching a fish at the lake or wherever, the ocean, and cooking it for yourself. To me, that there's a big difference. And it's not that, I don't know. I don't know. And why? Uh, uh, I don't know. I kind of wish I would even put it out there, but it's just like, there is a difference, though. There is. Fish have feelings. Well, I think all animals have feelings. And see, that's what I'm starting to, understand and realize that I didn't really realize before, I mean, dogs and cats love me, for instance. Not that I'm going to eat a dog or a cat. I'm not, obviously, but I'm just saying that, like, they like bound over themselves to get to me. I like it. I think it's cool. That these animals love me. There's just that I didn't even know were like just like running to get to me and like pounce on me in a good way, not in a bad way, in a good way. And it was so weird, but it was so wonderful at the same time. I'm like, I don't know if they have a sense of whatever. My camera is on and it should not be on, and I have a sticky over it, but this bothers me that all right, I got my icon on now. That bothers me. But see, like, and then there's the whole thing with plants too. Like Kathy put out a video or pointed at me to a video or something like that, where plants can have feelings too. Now, but the thing is, it's like once you go so far, it's like, what the hell are you supposed to eat? water. That's it. I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily want to be, I don't know. Now, I live in a place where a lot of, like, if I know it's from the local butcher, I'll eat meat then. You know what I mean? But I don't want to eat meat from the store anymore, But if I know that it's from a local butcher, I'll definitely eat that. Falafel? I love falafels. Who's talking about falafels? I love falafels and hummus and all that stuff. Samosa. Probably your favorite food. What's that? Samosa. I'm gonna have to look that up. Samosa. Fried or baked dish. Oh, with a savory filling such as spiced potatoes. And yeah, I would eat that for sure. My favorite food, well, I love almost pretty much all food, to be honest with you. But my favorite food is Indian food. I love Indian food so much. Oh my gosh. I mean, I could eat Indian food every freaking day. I just love it. I love Mexican food too. I love any kind of pepper. I don't know. Well, I mean, I could go on and on. I just love food. I'd never heard of that before. I had to look it up. Oh, I didn't see Oxa come in. Hi, Oxa. Someone mentioned you. I think about you a lot, Oxa, and your situation, and I hope everything's going okay. And I want you to stay safe, obviously, and hopefully you can keep everybody updated to where that we know that you're okay every day. I just saw like a Toyota van go by. I haven't seen a Toyota van like that in a long time because I used to have one. It's weird. It's in good shape, but a tough cookie, Oxa. That's obvious, but I'm still not going to stop worrying about you, and I don't think a lot of people are either. When you have kids and stuff, it's because I remember I should have probably. Well, I hate saying this because like my kids listen to my broadcast every now and then, but I mean, they had a good dad as far as like, he was really, really, really good to them. He just wasn't really good to me. But he never, I mean, I'm not talking about like, he never hurt me or anything like that, ever. But at the same time, it just was like this feeling where, like that hatred feeling like you were describing, Oxa. And that's tough to take. I mean, it's just like, why I don't feel like I'm worthy of someone's hatred, like if they didn't like me or whatever, that's different. But why am I worthy of hate? You know, I didn't understand that, you know, and so, you know, it's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. And Oxy, I mean, the same thing. I mean, you're not worthy of hatred, you know. I mean, you know, people grow apart, you know, they do whatever, and maybe there's like, and you know, see like an indifference feeling, but it's like, why are you worthy of hatred? You're not, you know. I wasn't, and so, you know, I don't get that hatred. I don't understand that hatred feeling that people can have, you know, especially when you're the mother of their kids, you know. I don't know. It's it's just not good. Yeah, the Indian spices are really good for you. I mean, I love anything curry. I love turmeric. Turmeric instead. I don't know. That's so crazy when that changed. I'm like, what? Oh, so stupid. Stuff like that is just, you know, you're in the grocery store. You know, I don't even go to the grocery store that much, you know, but when you see a change like that, you're just like, what in the heck did this happen? When did this happen? You know? I don't know. I've already got a thumbs down. Man. I was really upset about the thumbs down that Emmy's got, especially the one with its daughters. That really upset me a lot. I mean, if somebody's going to thumbs down, you know, you're either vindictive or just flat out evil, you know, or not a human. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I have not brushed my hair yet, Emma, either. I just got out of bed and put the live thing on. Thank God there's, you know, I don't put the camera on. I would scare you guys totally. Well, that's the thing. Wake up news. I agree. I mean, that's the thing is like if I don't like somebody's channel, you know, I don't. I guess I probably have done a thumbs down like a couple of times, but lately, for the most part, I just leave or unsubscribe. You know, I mean, it's like it's your choice whether you're going to listen to somebody or not. You know, I mean, you guys have a choice whether to listen to my ramblings. You know, if you don't like it, then just, you know, get off and don't subscribe, you know. Not that I mean, I enjoy talking to everybody, you know, for sure. But I'm just saying that, you know, I mean, it's people's choices, you know. If I don't like a channel, I just, because there are a couple, even ME channels. I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna subscribe anymore just because like I either one think they're not affected or um just for various reasons, you know. And you know, I mean, I don't necessarily like plague them with thumbs down votes, you know. I don't get that at all. I just don't get it. Why people would do that. I just don't listen, you know. I mean, I don't get notifications from them anymore, you know. Whatever. It's not like I'm going to be mean and try to downvote all their videos. I mean, that's stupid. I don't get the mentality of that. I just don't. Yeah. Wake Up says, yeah, I mean, you're just not that type of person, you know? I mean, it's just like, you know, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I have thumbed down a couple of videos, but a lot of times I'll go back to it and like, and not, and undo it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, maybe I was in a bad mood or maybe whatever. And, but then, you know, like I said, I'll unsubscribe from that person or whatever. And there's only a couple channels that I'm referring to. Yeah, yeah, the thumbs up and thumbs down, it actually, even the thumbs down helps you in YouTube, I guess, you know, because it's like, you know, a vote, and it means somebody's watching, and in their algorithms, it's like, actually, even a thumbs down is a positive thing. So, but still, IJW. What are you making for us today? What you cooking up for us today, JW? My favorite is Indian food. I was talking to everyone about. What's your favorite? I still want to visit your restaurant sometime for sure. Not on the Rains on the Parade video. Yeah, isn't that funny? Talking about the thumbs up and thumbs down, and then somebody. Yeah, I think, you know, what Kathy said is true. I mean, I kind of feel like a lot of times, you know, like I said something wrong or whatever. I can kind of feel the energy of my videos, I guess, or my live streams. And sometimes, you know, I'm like, oh, shoot, why did I talk about that? Or why did I bring that up? Or whatever, because, you know, you can feel the energy of stuff. And, you know, I just, you know, I want it to, you know, mostly be a positive broadcast, obviously. I don't know. It's just, I think all of us are empaths pretty much, and we just feel too much, you know. And a lot of people don't get that, you know. They don't get it why we feel too much or whatever. You're gonna make steak and mushroom soup. Oh my gosh. Can I come right over? Ah, JW, you're making me hungry. That sounds good. That sounds so awesome. I don't think I've eaten I mean, I've eaten, but not like, you know, like I've had like a couple chips or like a cheese slice, or I haven't really had like anything to eat for a couple or 3 days. But I do that. I tend to do that. I don't know. I've actually lost, I mean, I could stand to lose a ton more, but I've actually lost weight. You know, a lot of people talk about that they've gained weight. I've actually lost maybe about 10 pounds or something like that, just because I just don't eat. And it's not like anything on purpose necessarily that I'm doing. It's just like, I don't know, just don't feel like eating. Yes, Aksa. Sometimes we have to stand up and speak out. Yep. I agree with you on that. Well, that's why I no, I don't think he put that up to get sympathy. You know, I just that even just was hurtful and hateful. I thought, you know, I don't know. I mean, if you don't like what he has to say, unsubscribe, like he says. You know, unsubscribe. I mean, it bothers me. It bothers me a lot. Oh, am I offline? It looks like everything's okay. Hmm. That's hi, Jetrix. Yeah, I don't. How hi, R1. Yeah, I think we shift like second to second, minute to minute now. I know I do. So, I mean, stuff like this is just going to keep getting weirder. It really is. Well, you guys, I know this is a really short broadcast and everything, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to go ahead and go. I just, I wanted to go on to because fit the mold or the whatever. I mean, not that I mean, I actually I love going live. I love broadcasting. I love everything, but anyways, I'm really tired, and I just have a lot to catch up on and stuff. But anyway, you guys, I love you all. Have a great day. Have a great evening, morning, whatever it is, afternoon. Just you know, I love every single person in this room. And I think that we are going to see each other someday, in real life. And that's going to be wonderful. It's going to be so great to be able to see each other and to interact with each other and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I love you guys, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow or talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.